Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to showcase Metaobject lists and how to use them. I'm going to split the video into two parts basically. The first part is mainly focused for merchants and the second part is going to be focused on developers. So for the first part we're going to showcase how to create a custom FAQ for each product page you have using a Metaobject list. It's going to look at the end of the day something like this here. So you have this icon and everything is set from this Metaobject reference. And the second part, we're going to showcase how to showcase different products as variants. So as you guys can see here, we have some product showcasing as variants. So this is going to be the video. I hope you enjoy it and let's get right to it. So first things first, we're here on our development store, crossboxdigital.com. And the first thing I'm going to do and showcase is how to actually do some FAQs on a list of Metaobjects, which is going to be a bit interesting to see in the process. Right, so first thing we're going to need is go to content, Metaobjects, and add a definition, which I'm going to name FAQ. You may also want to add a description of it. So FAQ Metaobject. And then in here, we're going to do a single line text for the question. That's fine. And then we're going to do a rich text for the answer. And then that's also fine. After we've done that, it's quite easy. We have to, as mentioned here, add a meta field reference in order to then reference it in the theme itself. So this is going to be customizer only, basically, the process of it. So I'm going to go to the products and add a definition to the meta field. And it's going to be FAQs. So like that, that's fine. And then I'm going to select type Metaobject and it's going to be FAQ and a list of entries. We don't just want one entry, we want multiple. So list of entries. Then I'm gonna save that. And then I'm gonna go to my products. I'm gonna do the 3P fulfilled snowboard. Scroll down and then I should see the FAQs right here. And then I'm gonna create some entries. So to do some entries, I'm going to do some lorem ipsum text. Let's do lorem ipsum and then this. Sure. And then I'm going to do one more entry. I'm going to do lorem ipsum again. And we're going to get this. So, all right, now we have to save it, of course. But the way we want to showcase it now is we're gonna go to the theme. So this is gonna be copy of Dawn here. I'm gonna go on the customizer. And if I go to a product, the 3P fulfilled snowboard, I got a section here already, collapsible content. I'm gonna add a row, which is a collapsible row. And here, I'm gonna actually connect the dynamic source to the block as a whole. And it's gonna be the FAQs. And boom, you get your question and answer automatically added, which is actually quite useful. It's gonna help you keep everything quite neat and clean on your store. And it works just great, even with a custom section. If you're a developer, you can just use this trick and make it work with that. It just looks fancy, right? So that's it for the first part. Now I'm gonna switch to the second part for developers. I hope this helped you and see you in a bit. All right, welcome back and I hope you're ready for the second part of the video, which is mainly for developers. So in this part, we're going to showcase how to use products as variants with Metaobjects, basically. So what we're trying to achieve is showcasing products but in a way that we would showcase a variant, basically. Like underneath here, we would showcase like 1, 2, 3 products, and maybe have even a nice underline for the active product. So let's get started. We're gonna do this with Metaobject and code. Even if you don't feel comfortable with code, this is gonna be quite easy. And yeah, just follow my lead. Let's go for it. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and create our Metaobject. So we're gonna name this product variants. And this is actually gonna be a list of products. Quite easy to understand. So we're gonna name this product, that's fine. And then we're gonna do one more and we're gonna name it option name. All this has to be a single line text first, but we're gonna do option name here. And we're gonna use this as a display name actually. So we're not gonna use this in the code, just for us to understand where we wanna use it afterwards. So I hope that makes sense. So now we can save this. And now all we're gonna need is a meta field, which we're gonna name something. Let's find an interesting name. Product variants. Well, not interesting, but it's fine. It will do the work, right? So, and then here we're gonna do a meta object, and it's gonna be one entry, and it's gonna be the product variants. So perfect. Let's save that. And if we go back now to the products, we should be able to see the meta field on the bottom. Perfect. And we can add a new entry. So in here, let's choose 3P, hydrogen, liquid, oxygen. And that's perfect. And this is gonna be snowboards. So I know what we're talking about. Maybe you have different type of products. So using that will make it easier to understand what you're choosing when you're re-choosing the same meta object value for a different product afterwards. So let's say if I were to go into the hydrogen one and I wanted to do the same thing, all I had to do would be go in here, select entry. Yeah, it's gonna load anytime. Perfect, and I just see snowboards in here, so it's clear for me then what this is about, and I can rearrange stuff how I see fit, right? So let that save. Perfect, so now we're gonna go back to our beautiful code. And what we're gonna do next is, first of all, on the main minus product.liquid, we're gonna go scroll all the way to the bottom, and just below the first block, I'm just gonna add product as a variant. And then we're gonna actually have to use this as well in the product.json. There is no dynamic blocks in the Dawn theme. This isn't the case for the most themes, but here we don't have the option for it. So all we have to do here is go like this, boom. And now I can see it here. And then we also have to order it right below here. So that's perfect. And that should do the trick. Let's keep this above. Or actually, let's delete variant picker completely. I don't want it. Maybe you don't want it anymore and you just want to keep this. So let's delete this. And now if I refresh my customizer, I should be able to see product as a variant. Perfect. So it's empty, but let's go ahead and change that for now. All right, so we're gonna search variants or variant. Go through all of them. And I'm searching for when variant or something along those lines. Gonna find it soon, I swear. Oh, let's just search when vari. Perfect. So, sorry, there we go. So then here, let's do when, how did we name ours? Products as variants. Let's go just down and check. When variants. There we go. And let's do this. All right, and then here, first thing we're gonna do, or what I like to do, is just assign the meta field into a variable. So for that, we're gonna go ahead and see what it's named, because I don't remember. So like this, so it's gonna be product.metafields.custom.productVariants.value. The value part is important. I'm going to explain in a bit why. So then let's do a UL, and then for variant product in product info dot product dot value, and let's see what this gives us. So what I'm doing here is, for each one inside the product info dot product dot value, and if you remember, we named it product, the list of products of the meta object, and that's exactly what I'm trying to for loop. Every time you reference a meta object, you have to use that value in the code, and that's why I use the first dot value here. And the second one is, if you want to for loop a meta object, you have to use dot value as well. And since I named it dot product, well, I have to do it like this. And if I do this, I should be able to see my product drop showing, hopefully. Perfect, and it showcases for products. So if I do dot title, I should be able to see the title now. Let's see. Perfect, that works like a charm. So then let's do a list item. Let's do a link inside it, which is gonna be variant product.url. But I'm gonna give it a class and say if product.url is the same as the variant product.url, active product, and I'm going to explain a bit why I'm doing this. It's going to look a lot cleaner in my eyes, at least, to do it like that. So, and then here we're going to do variant product.title, and if I save it, we should, perfect, get it like this. Well, I haven't styled it at all, but you can already see everything here. And what I would do, and why I did do the active dash product, is I will just create some sort of styling somewhere, not here obviously, but for the purpose of the video, just gonna do it here and do dot active product. I did name it like that, right? Yep. And then I would remove the styling from the list items and the href, like the link decorations and everything, I will just do border bottom 1 pixel solid. Pretty sure that's some sort of gray. I'll do something like that, and it would be then clearer what's active and what's not active, right? So you could also change the opacity, do this on 1, make some hover effects and whatever, and make the rest on 0.5, and you can do a lot of things using this, is what I'm trying to get at. So I hope you enjoyed the video. That's everything I have for you guys today. I hope it didn't take too long to explain everything. If you have any questions, make sure to go ahead on the comments and write down your questions. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace out.